Hey folks, welcome to the most exciting duel ever. Today, our hero Obikis is pumped up, ready to either go out in glorious fashion or give it his all to take down his opponent. Obikis' strength is like Superman's. He not only surpasses the Empire's toughest fighter, but nearly lifts the ground beneath him. Obikis wins the duel, but the slave owner is green with envy, wondering why a lolly beast gets to take on his precious. Thankfully, the slave owner's daughter falls head over heels for Obikis and activates the save the hero plot. Life is like a breeze. The cow and horse buddies are chit-chatting, a bit skeptical about their future freedom. Obikis proposes that everyone swears. Whoever gets their freedom will go all out to save the rest. With Obikis' top-notch physique, chopping his foes as a piece of cake, making him the star of the arena in no time. Fans are captivated by his swordplay. Female fans want to join the dance, but Obikis' heart is set on that special girl. Margiola audaciously swaggered into the slave quarters that very night. She helps her dad inspect the family assets, figuring out how to make Obikis more valuable. No beating around the bush, farming skills will slip one day, and suddenly the slave owner storms in furious. Why is my belly getting bigger? Some brothers heroically step in, claiming, "It was all me." It's getting ridiculous. Obikis must step up to clarify. It's not him who snagged the deal. The slave owner hurriedly sends Obikis to the guillotine, but it turns out it unlocks his freedom to marry my daughter. The cow-horse buddy easily marries the heiress, leveling up to nobility and ready to spend like it's nothing. And as a bonus, he gets a few slaves, sparking Obikis to think about his business and his brother's freedom. Margiola tells Obikis to think it through. Every job has its division of labor. Years passed, and the former farming boy has transformed into the top player in Western business. Yes, you read that right. Ancient Roman laundry methods were quite unique. Imagine the hilarious washing scenes. Obikis isn't afraid of spice, but relies on a few sailors' urine to wash clothes, talk about grim scenes. Each day, squeezing bladders for laundry keeps him busy. Just look at his attire to know the business isn't thriving. Margiola pushes him to find money-making ideas, and thankfully, a few clever pals hatch a piss production plan. The whole city's drunks gather to donate washing liquid, turning the laundry shop into a gold mine. Customers rave. These clothes are squeaky clean. They look brand new. Obikis' business booms. He swiftly moves into the upscale community, living like a noble. They occasionally ask, "We avenged you. When do we get our freedom back?" Obikis talks in circles, clearly just buying time. A family this wealthy should be satisfied, right? Of course not in church. A little lamb is already sacrificed. Margiola scoffs. Not exactly bloody. Prime seats reserved for the elite. How about you run for office? Obikis thinks being a politician is boring, but then again, those pork ladies have their charms. The emperor thinks this oddball can't be a politician. Obikis is mad, just perplexed about how to explain to his wife. At this moment, the heir spots his chance, thinking, "I really want to be emperor, can't wait." Who wants to be a politician? Just take out the emperor, and you can be my senator when I'm in charge. Obikis is well versed in this, with promises of easy peasy, and he soon becomes a senator. Many years pass, Obikis' power swells, and the slaves remain his old pals. But now they're dubbed noble slaves, still riding high on their reputation. Obikis has more wooers, a rebellious son, a wife looking for more power. Oh boy, how to deal with this. His wife's not happy, declaring, "A real man should step up, and I want to be the queen." Margiola brandishes a dagger, exclaiming, "Let's bust out of this arena." And a party kicks off. The Roman emperor senses a conspiracy and keeps a watchful eye on all the movements. Sure enough, it's poison. These fans really know how to stir things up, thinks the emperor. Margiola, seemingly prepared, passionately supports her son Batigor to become emperor. Thus begins a series of absurd antics. He first battles the sea god and issues his commands, spending big to build walls against illegal immigration. After a few years, resentment piles up. Even his own dad, Batigor, decides to turn on his dad, catching him for a performance with a few lines. United we stand. Everyone joins forces, and Obikis recalls that vow from 20 years ago. She sneaks in to rescue her dad, yet Obikis finds himself hesitating after all. He was once a formidable tough guy. Now a little heavier, he picks up the sword and trudges toward the arena. He humiliates the Emperor on the ground, and the Emperor fumes, ready to send him home personally. Obikis is agile as a leopard, but he's still carrying extra weight, having risen from the dead once.